Alright, this is video number 11, alright? This is the Aquarius people. We're getting down to the end of them, alright? This is 11 out of 12, alright? We got the symbol for, the Aquarius, which is the water bear. All the air signs are like, some type of human. The symbol is like, of the Aquarius is a woman holding a pail of water, a jug of water or whatever, man. That's how the Aquarius people are. And like the Libras, it's a person holding up a scale. And then for the Geminis, it's like a, two twins and stuff. But for the air signs, they're just humanitarians. That's the big thing with the Aquarius people. They're humanitarians and whatnot. And their affirmation is I network. They know how to do stuff like that. Get in contact with people and become friends and designate. Are they an acquaintance? Are they a good friend? Or are they like a loyal friend? They do shit like that. That's how they, some of them get down. The sign, for them is the water bear, like I said. But the date is January 20th to February 18th. That's the signs for Aquarius. Alright? And they're the fixed air, so they like to, they like to sit and think on things and cook up ideas, drop ideas on people. That's their power. They actually drop ideas on people, man. You gotta know something about Green Angel too, I got Aquarius energy in me heavily. Alright, I'll tell y'all that much. And if you want to know more, you drop some questions in the comment. But yeah, man, they peep game and stuff. On some, if that's in your sun or moon sign, that's what y'all do. Peep game to people. The ruling planet, for, Aquarius people, Uranus and the extroverted part of Saturn. The extroverted part of Saturn, they because they're extroverts too, man. Extroverted masculinity over there with them. The compatibility is Gemini and Libras, because they're the other wind signs, and then the fire signs like Leo and Sagittarius and Aries. That's their shit. That's who they're compatible with. Wind with fire and earth with water. As I've said in all these videos, just tune in and actually listen. That's why you're here. This is like a quick thing, y'all. I ain't doing in depth on every sign. I'll do, planet stuff and I'll be a little deeper on that stuff. But man, I'm not trying to, go too deep. I'll tell you, other astrology names if you want to. The Puro astrology and Tan astrology and Dolo. If you know Dolo, man, he's different though, man. I don't know if you want to do shit with that guy, but man, if you do, he's good one, man. He's a good one. There's other people too. There's a lot of other people too. I just remembered those three off the top of my head. I can't remember the other names of the other astrologers. I did this jump 3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and I was supposed to put these videos out back then, but now I'm putting them out now because man, I was going through some things these past 3 years. Man, I need a different job and stuff. Y'all could help a nigga out real quick. If you're Aquarius, drop some ideas of where I can get to work. And be like, because I'm looking for something where I can use my hands to work, trade jobs welding and HVAC work and pipe fitting and carpentry, shit like that, But I think it needs to make at least $20 an hour or more, because I know my worth and stuff, y'all. So you can be a good friend as an Aquarius person and drop some ideas on. Hey man, I know a place over here in this state where you make $20 an hour or more doing, this type of trade work. Or, it don't even have to be trade work for real, but, anything could help, man. Alright? Positive traits for the Aquarius people. I already said they're very humanitarian, they're inventive, they are actually smart people, man. They sit on ideas and they're thinking that start cooking up ideas and they make things happen. That's how they do do their shit. They can be artistic and they're very logical individuals. Individualistic. They like people who are authentic and real, and they don't like fake shit. Like, man, if they can tell fake people from like real quick. They're like, man, you running some bullshit on people. That's what I see too. Like, I'm not a Aquarius sun, but I'm an Aquarius moon, so I'm like, I can see some shit and I'll be like, man, they're running some bullshit. I'm under the impression that water signs be doing that the most, but that's just me from my perspective. I want them to prove me wrong. That's what I want. I want them to prove me wrong, but that's one of my little things that I've seen in my life. I have to run bullshit on niggas. The water signs do, but man, I could be proven wrong, like I said. They like original shit. They ain't into the same old, same old. If you come up with something different, they're like, okay, yeah, that guy's interesting. That might be my next friend. That piques their interest. And they're independent individuals too. They don't like being tied down too much. They're like, no, man, we want our freedoms. They like seeing progression. Not regression. They don't like shit like that. They're more futuristic. They're the types of people that want to see, flying spaceships and shit one day. Like, I'm one of those people that, nigga, like, when I'm, like, 70 years old, I'm going to be like, man, my grandkid's going to school in, like, space. He's going to school on the moon and shit. I want to be that old man. That's what I want for the human race and stuff. But, man, you gotta get our shit together, y'all. You gotta know yourself and do some work and, help yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. That people out here be thinking other things. Nah, bulls doing work. Just different kind of work. Just stay in your lane and stuff. But, negative sides of them is, they're temperamental. When they get angry, they like to, they get in their head and they think negative thoughts, and, it really fucks them up. That's what happened to me for, like, the past 3 years. But, I'm back now, though. And you can tell. Because, I'm on YouTube and you're looking at me, alright? Hey, you're looking at me, girl. Don't act like you ain't. You're on YouTube and you're looking at me. Hey, I'm there. Just saying, I ain't trying to, be an asshole or nothing, but, I'm there. You know what I'm doing, girl. Don't try to, do other things. They're eccentric sometimes. These Aquarius people, they're eccentric sometimes. They can be radical and, impersonal, and they detach from their emotions and shit. They're like, man, you don't dwell on the past too much. You try to find with some fire signs and earth signs and, other air signs, and you need to stay fuck away from the water signs because, they try to pull the past of theirs in there. We don't need that stuff. We need to move forward and stuff. That's why I like the Aquarius people. They're like, man, we ain't trying to dwell on the past and shit. Trying to cook up ideas and move forward. Low key, an Aquarius girlfriend would be cool with me. But man, they gotta be cool with me. Because I'm a true holder over here as a Taurus. Nah, they ain't true holders. That's another opinion I have. Like, I could get challenged on that. You would leave way before me. Unless you're another Taurus, like, then that's a challenge. Who can like stay like in the room longer. I'll stay there longer than anybody. The archetype for the Aquarius people is they're revolutionaries, they're eccentrics, and they're alchemists and stuff. Man, they cook shit up when they get to thinking about a good idea. Man. They just have to have that one idea, and then it just booms for them. That's how those people get off the ground and shit, if you will. That's how that works. Like, the colors for them is like blue, silver, and red. That's their lucky colors and whatnot. According to, some sites and whatnot, man. You can test that out if you want to or not. Saturn rules, Aquarius, alright? That's their day. The root chakra and the crown chakra rule, Aquarius and whatnot, man. Definitely the root chakra, but they're the yang version of the root chakra. So, they're extroverts, man. you can tell when they're really on their shit. With like Capricorns, you have to really know the sign to know if they're on. Yeah. Let's see, lucky numbers. 4, 7, and 11. The lucky numbers for the Aquarius people, and they're the 11th house. They rule the 11th house, which is the house of friendship and aspirations. Dreams, things you can achieve if you put your mind to it and get after it. That's what that sign stands for and all that stuff, man. And love to those people, man. It's the age of Aquarius, so get on your grind and do your thing, man. I'm out here too. I'm doing the same thing. Peace out.